This is the 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe, a two-row SUV, but one size larger than its best-selling sibling, the Tucson. And this one is special because it's a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Interesting. Let's find out more on this episode of Family Wheels. As we settle into the seats of the Santa Fe, take a moment to give this review a like. It's a small kindness that helps spread the word about Family Wheels. Subscribe and click the little bell to be notified when there's a new show. And if you've got thoughts about today's vehicle, then leave a comment. Does the Santa Fe with the 1.6-liter turbocharged engine plus the electric boost have pep? Well, I've set it in sport mode. Let's give it a go. Not only does it have pep, it has quite a nice sound in sport as well. So, getting onto the freeway on that on-ramp isn't going to be a problem, nor is getting up the mountain. The brake pedal can feel a bit soft. Now, you'll get that sometimes in hybrids. It doesn't mean we have less stopping ability, it's just that the pedal is a little softer as you give it a good hard press. If you want heat, you're going to have to turn on the engine to make some hot water, just like making a pot of tea. However, it stays at a set level. It doesn't rev up and down with your pressing of the accelerator pedal, unless you punch it and then it really comes on. 1500 RPM as soon as I turned the heat on, and now we're down to just over 1000. Let's say 1100, 1200 RPM. Once the engine warms up and you've got enough water to heat the cabin, it shuts off the engine and you carry on your electric way. I charged up the Santa Fe last night. It had 55% showing on its battery life. It took about 2.25 hours to charge up to 100%. At that time, it said that we had 44 kilometers of range. Well, this morning, it says we've got 47, so a little bit less than the 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers, about 31 miles. I've said this before about Hyundai, they tend to punch above their weight in terms of the number of features you get for the price. At this high-spec level of the Santa Fe, I'm getting a real Lexus RX 350 vibe. We've got heated and ventilated front seats. There is the extendable bolster at the front, the cushion at the front, which I always like with my long legs. The two-tier dashboard layout with dark-colored scallops over seat-colored material is clean and yet visually interesting. There's a clever shelf on the right front that has a rubber surface to prevent things from sliding, and a small storage area under the console, although Mrs. Detman says it's too small to be used as a purse bin. But it does have a USB and an electrical connector. The wireless charging is down here in this slot, and it holds the phone perfectly. No rattling around. You get your wireless charge. Even if you're not a wireless charger, and I'm not because my phone is so old, I just turn it upside down, put it in there, and I can jack the charging cord in there and then route it along there fairly unobtrusively. Nice work. This specification, luxury hybrid PHEV, is second from the top. It has a 2-memory driver's seat with 8-way power adjust, 4-way power front passenger seat, heated steering wheel, 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster, 10.25-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, safety suite including lane keeping around curves, hands-free liftgate that can open as you approach, and a panoramic sunroof. Of note, the headliner is a classy-looking woven material that has a texture like wool. The Santa Fe has a good deal more room in the cargo area than its sibling, the Tucson. We've got our standard load of 3 bags of groceries, a backpack, and a stroller, and all this room behind. Very generous. Underneath this panel, there is a jack. However, the spare tire is underneath, like a pickup truck. And then in front, there's one more cargo area. There are 3 separate bins. One of them holds the charging cord. On the right side of the cargo area, we have a 12-volt, 180-watt electrical outlet and 2 buttons, one for each side of the rear seat to flip it forward. Our rear-facing child seat, which of course takes up the most room, does fit in the back of the Santa Fe. With me up front, I've got about an inch of knee room. With the driver's seat adjusted for my 5'11", 180 centimeter frame, there's adequate room in the back of the Santa Fe. In fact, I've got 2 or 3 inches in front of my knees. I should note that the rear seats do adjust forward and back, but this is as far back as it goes. Also, the seat back angle is adjustable. Straight up, it's a little bit cramped for me, but you can just lean it back and get a little more comfy. We have some niceties back here, including heated seats, map pockets on either side, a couple of HVAC outlets, and 2 USB-A ports. That's our look at the 2022 Hyundai Santa Fe. What'd you think? Leave a comment. As always, we're grateful for your likes. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.